A Russian invasion of NATO territory could begin through the Suwalki Gap, which connects the Baltic states with Poland and other alliance countries and separates Russia's Kaliningrad region from Belarus. This was reported by the publication Newsweek, which modeled maps of probable front lines in the event of a Russian attack on Europe. Analysts see the Baltic states, Finland and the aforementioned Suwalki Gap as the most likely points of conflict. Against the backdrop of existing threats, Estonia and Latvia reached an agreement with Lithuania on strengthening land borders with Russia and Belarus at the beginning of this year, and in October, NATO strengthened control in this region by opening the Baltic Sea Alliance Task Force Command Center in the German city of Rostock. Georgia and Moldova, which are not members of the North Atlantic Alliance, are also under threat of Russian aggression. The Kremlin's pressure may also be exerted on Serbia and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Experts do not rule out that complications could also affect Turkey, which, as a NATO member, borders the South Caucasus, including Georgian territories. Europe's leaders have repeatedly warned that Russian President Vladimir Putin's aggression will not stop in Ukraine, and Newsweek maps show potential flashpoints if Moscow continues its belligerence on the continent, the article says. Journalists recall that the Kremlin has already formulated its aggression against Ukraine as a proxy war between Moscow and NATO, but a collective direct response from the alliance can only occur if one of the bloc's countries comes under attack. Lieutenant General Jürgen Joachim von Sandrart, former head of NATO's multinational corps Northeast, told the publication that Moscow had many options to test the alliance's cohesion, including limited land grabs. Earlier, media cited the opinion of the former commander-in-chief and current ambassador of Ukraine to the UK of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Valery Zaluzhny, who believes that the Third World War has already begun. The diplomat pointed to the assistance that the DPRK, Iran and China are providing to the Russian Federation. In addition, Chinese-made shells are being detonated on Ukrainian territory, and Chinese parts are being used in the production of Russian missiles. All this indicates that a world war is underway, and many military personnel share this point of view. At the same time, the ambassador is confident that Russian aggression can still be stopped in Ukraine if the Allies draw the right conclusions.
Another attack by the Russian army on the positions of Ukrainian fighters in the Kursk region of Russia has been prevented. According to information disseminated by Ukrainian Telegram channels, the purpose of the column of armored combat vehicles was to support North Korean fighters who were going into battle for the first time. However, the attack was prevented thanks to the efforts of the 36th Marine Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. As a result of the strikes on the advancing column by artillery and drones, 6 armored personnel carriers and an infantry fighting vehicle, 2 armored vehicles were destroyed along with their crew members. 8 servicemen were killed and 13 were seriously injured. It should be noted that the main intelligence directorate of Ukraine announced that North Korean fighters were brought into combat readiness and participated in military operations in Kursk. Images allegedly showing Korean infantrymen were shared on Telegram channels. Servicemen from North Korea have reportedly participated in the battles in Russia's Kursk region for the first time. It is believed that advancing servicemen in the footage released by the Zigan Telegram channel are Koreans. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that he was aware of the fact that Korean fighters joined the battle in Kursk. The main intelligence department of the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense has released information, stating that North Korean fighters were prepared for the battle in Kursk. It should be noted that North Korean soldiers have been stationed in Kursk region for some time now. It is likely that Korean fighters will participate in military operations on the territory of Ukraine.